Okay, y'all. We're going for the ugliness today. I've been cleaning, so, lost my train of thought, y'all. Goodness gracious. So, today we're going to be doing, first thing, the devotional, like always. So, let's go ahead and get started. Today is week 3, day 5. Tomorrow we'll be starting a new week. It's called Find Rest. And our quitting verse for the day is, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:2. Or Matthew 11:28. Yeah, Matthew 11:28. A few months ago, I had lunch with a friend of mine. We were exchanging some ideas about ministry, writing, speaking, and leadership. Mid-conversation, she looked at me and said, "Nikki, how do you do it all?" Immediately, I felt sick to my stomach. Did she really think I was doing it all? Just that morning, I had to cut a giant blob of dried ketchup out of one of my daughter's hair. Another daughter had gone to school with a pair of dirty socks on. Where on earth did all the socks go? No one's beds had been made. Dinner was going to be something from a drive-thru, and I'd reached an all-time low a few days prior when I forgot to pick up my girls from school. Seriously, I'm that mom. The mom on the teacher's list to send multiple reminders about projects. The mom who forgets to send her kids lunches. The mom who needs grace. I don't do it all. I can't do it all. I've accepted it all as not going to be done. So I looked at my friend and said, "I don't do it all, but I'm doing my best." She suddenly had a sense of relief on her face. Maybe today you're a woman who needs to hear this. You are doing better than what you think you are. I knew sites like Pinterest made us think that everyone's house is spotless and beautiful. Mommy blogs make us all feel like we aren't doing enough creative projects with our kids. Social media leaves us in the state of constant comparison. My kids misbehave. We don't eat perfect meals. My husband and I argue. My house is totally clean for approximately 1 hour a week. Quitting follows a woman who feels she can't complete with a to-do list that can never seem to be complete. I will never be able to do it all, but I have discovered a secret to living out this second habit. When we give God our soul's best, He gives us a spirit of rest. Feeling tired and weak, like we can't keep up the rest of the world, often leads to the greatest temptations to give us on something or someone. Even Ruth knew it was time to take a break. Ruth 2:7-14. How can making sure have the right amount of breaks, rest, or help you stick out your commitment? What is the difference between taking a break and quitting? If we gave ourselves permission to get in an emotionally healthy place before making any decisions to quit, I think we would be a whole lot wiser with our process. People who stick out commitments are people who know their breaking point. Write out today's quitting verse, Matthew 11:28. What are some things in your life that are making you feel weary or burdened? Matthew 11:28 is referring to the things of this life that make our souls feel heavy, but I believe in both big and small assignments can do this. To become a woman who doesn't quit, it's important for us to get into a rhythm of being able to lay our burdens down and take a break when we need to. Of course, the presence of God is the best place to go when we feel tired or weary, but I also think our lives are filled with opportunities to refuel and gain the passion not to give up. Rate your success with allowing yourself enough breaks. Rest. Doing really well, need some work, rest never. Describe activities that bring you rest, for example, a long day on the beach reading a book, a hike through the woods, quiet day home in my PJs. Describe a time when you quit something because you just got too tired to finish. Great job this week, you did it. You made it through our second habit. And you're on your way to becoming a woman who is stronger and more determined and able to complete every assignment, big or small, God gives you. I'm proud of you and keep going. This is just a question strategy. Questions we need to ask. When have your feelings convinced you to quit? What burdens do you feel like you truly cannot give to God? Understanding the Word. Write a summary of Ruth's story so far. What part of her story have you enjoyed the most? And to the promise, which of the quitting verses has spoken to you most this week and why? Turn something around. Do you tend to pay attention more to the commands of your brain or the feelings of your heart? Find a balance for both is important. Write down one practical step you can take in order to keep both in check.